The USCCB has seen both donations from the laity and government grants drop substantially, and I'm going to cover that a little bit today. So looking at the financial statements, in 2017, the USCCB received $72 million in government funding, and in 2018, the USCCB received $48 million in government funding, a loss of $24 million. That is nearly 1/3 of their government grants they saw go away. Now looking at the breakdown, the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program went from $31 million in 2017 to $15 million in 2018. So I looked on the USCCB website and they have a general description of the reception and placement grant. It says that it's on a per capita basis. Per capita simply means per person. I'm guessing the reason why the refugee funding was cut in half is because it is based on a per capita basis, and they just had a lot less immigrants to resettle. So that would be one way to explain why the USCCB and different bishops have had an increasingly urgent message regarding immigration. As far as the USCCB donations are concerned, they decreased as well from 2017 to 2018. And remember, in 2018, that was when the McCarrick story broke. That was whenever Vigano released his letters. And also it was when the Pennsylvania grand jury report came out. But that was in the middle of 2018. So you would think that donations wouldn't have had time to decrease so much, but they did here, and I'll explain why. So on this chart that the USCCB provided summarizing the amount of collections, there's a section with donor restrictions and without donor restrictions. Restricted donations basically just means you donate for a specific cause, like for the purpose of education or for like a national disaster relief. And speaking of disaster relief, you can see on the bottom section it says Special Collections Disaster Relief. It decreased significantly, so I'm just guessing there were less disaster collections in 2018 than there were in 2017. So I'm just going to ignore the donor restrictions, because if you count the disaster relief, then it really just kind of evens out from 2017 to 2018. It's pretty close. So I'm just going to cover the section without donor restrictions. I would imagine that's basically whenever you put $20 in the collection basket for one of these second collections. That's pretty much what the without donor restrictions goes towards. So looking at the numbers, the collections decreased from $102 million in 2017 to $78 million in 2018. That amounts to a decrease of $24 million in collection revenue. That's almost a 24% decrease. And just looking through the numbers, Catholic Relief Services decreased from $5 million in 2017 to $1 million in 2018. And the Catholic Campaign for Human Development decreased from $39 million in 2017 to $26 million in 2018. That's about a $13 million decrease. So we're making good progress on the Catholic Campaign for Human Development. Of course, we want to reduce that number to zero, but a $13 million decrease is a good first step. So I will post a link to the financials down below. Hopefully you found this helpful. Until the USCCB shows any effort at financial accountability, I would encourage you not to donate a single cent to their second collections.